Good afternoon. Welcome to the 6 o'clock news on ETV with John Green. We have a disturbing story for you tonight. A student from a small local Christian high school was found brutally murdered outside of his home on Sunday evening. Thomas Piddock was a very promising student. He died on May 15, 2010 at a very young age of 15. He will be greatly missed by his friends. Even more shocking in this case is that the only suspect in this is the student from Thomas' class. Elias Erikainen was said to be in an argument with Thomas over a computer game last Friday. So far, he is the only suspect. He was arrested at his school this morning and taken to a holding facility. Mike Brooks is at the school reporting.
Thank you, John. The school community is absolutely devastated by the loss of Thomas, as well as the arrest of one of their students. Let's see what the school community has to say. Mr. Van Pelt, how do you feel about the murder of Thomas Piddock?
If this has happened and if the details that you're giving me are correct, it's very tragic for all kinds of people. Our thoughts go out to his family and to his friends and all people who are connected with him.
Mr. Lammers, did you know Thomas very well?
Yes, I knew him very well. He used to be my best friend. We'd sit together on the bus all the time. It was so sad to see him go.
Very sad. How was your response to this?
This is just terrible. I can't believe this happened to one of our students.
I'm here with Jordan Wasink, a student of this school. Jordan, what's your opinion on the murder of Thomas Piddock?
I didn't know him all that well, but I did know the main suspect, Elias, and we never thought he would go overboard and kill someone. He's a little bit insane, but we never thought anything that bad would happen.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Why do I not have
Mrs. Wiebengut, can you describe the arrest of Elias Erikainen?
I can, yes. We were all, first of all, very shocked to hear that Thomas had been killed, of all things. But then in the middle of class, all of a sudden these police officers burst in and took Elias away. It was quite the shock. We still haven't really recovered from it.
Quite the arrest. Miss Taylor, did you ever suspect the murder of Elias?
I knew it all along. I knew he would do something like this, and no one would listen to me. I need to be alone.
Very depressing. Did you know the suspect very well?
I know him very well. He's the only student who ever did an art exam for me. He actually completed it and was very impressed with his work. So this is like totally out of left field for him. It must have been a bad day for Elias. I don't know what to say. Well, you know, another thing that really concerns me about this whole ordeal is, like, I lent Thomas a couple of books, and I'm not sure if I'll ever get them back now.
Thank you. Mr. Coy, what's your comment on the arrest of Elias Erikainen?
Well, it came as, I don't want to say a real shock. When we heard the news this morning that Thomas was no longer with us and the cops burst in and came to pick up Elias, I've always wondered about those shifty eyes that he had going on. I just never knew when he was going to snap, really. So, yeah, other than that, I have no other comment.
Very devastating. As you can see, the students here are shocked. This is really a horrible event. Back to you, John.
Thank you, Mike. Very tragic indeed. Police have recovered a 9mm handgun from the scene, as well as a bloody steak knife. A crime lab has confirmed that the fingerprints of the suspect match both the knife and the gun. Mr. Erikainen will appear in youth court this Friday, where the judge will decide whether to charge him as an adult or youth. He could face up to 25 years in prison. Coming up after the break, the weather. Thank you for watching.